was saying get the 9 to 5, huh? See, I tried to tell y'all yesterday. Somebody, Trap LA, he posted this right here, right? Trap LA, the confidential informants, workers' compensation, the salary that they paying in California, right? For confidential informants. I keep telling y'all, man, go get a 9 to 5, a job, because they got real 9 to 5s for confidential informants, and they paying big. $50 an hour, $100,000 a year, that's more than what some teachers getting paid. So that means they rather pay the confidential informant more than they paying our teachers. That's to let y'all know. I keep telling y'all better stop listening to y'all lying-ass big homies. I'm just saying, y'all see I got my work vest on. I'm do construction. Yeah, I'm just saying, they giving 9 to 5s for confidential informants. So that letting y'all know, the streets is not where it's at. Go get a 9 to 5, a real 9 to 5, or you see what happening. They paying people to tell on y'all to lock y'all ass up. I'm going to say it again. They paying people that's supposed to be y'all homeboys or in y'all circle to tell on y'all to lock y'all ass up. I showed y'all about the little Dirk shit yesterday. I told y'all this been going on for years, 80% of your hood. So now it go from 80 to 95% because I didn't know this. Trap LA just a goddamn. Jesus motherfucking Christ.
Okay. Have a good day.
Oh, you have a good day. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. It's always alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Brother can get up in the morning, ponder, have another chance to do, make things right, make things better, not only for yourself, for the people around you, inshallah. Man, it's getting wicked out here, man. It's like I have some brothers, at least some youngsters, man, that I've been dealing with. And it's like 15 of them. And 5 of them are friends, like real close friends. And man, when I tell you, man, stuff get wicked out here, bro. Even though, you try to enlighten them on the difficulties and dangers ahead of them, you're going to always have, like, out to 15, you're going to have 5 of them. It's not going to listen. They're going to think that they know how to do things better. They think that you've never been there and done that before. And they just think they nickel slick. So keep in mind that these brothers never been in jail, man. They just was having issues dealing with their household or in school and stuff like that. And 10 of them are going to the police academy. I know that for sure. They're already in school for that. They're already training for that, which is alhamdulillah. They're African-American men. They're little black young soldiers. And I always explain to them there's nothing wrong with being on that side of the ball. And the reason I explain that to them is because when you're on the side of the ball I was on, you have potential to take multiple years about your life. Even though you can be demised on that side too, on both sides, it's just like you don't have to worry about, a lot of unnecessary BS. You don't have to prove yourself to nobody. You don't have to, be something that you're not and things of that nature. So out to 10 of these individuals, bro, they doing pretty good. But you have these 5 boys, man, these 5 dudes, they're 18 years old. They thought they had it figured out. They wasn't fooling me, because I can tell you being nickel slick, because, I come from that. And these dudes went to jail recently. Like 4 days ago, they went to jail. And it's amazing on how they didn't listen and they didn't pay attention. And they was getting away with it, whatever they was doing, they was getting away with it. But they had one dude up in there that was a confidential informant in their crew, bro. And when I tell you, man, I don't care what you say. I don't care how small your crew is. Now, if it's 2 of you guys, you may get away with it. 3, yes, you may get away with it. But if it's 4 or more, that's a red flag in itself, man. Somebody is giving us some type of information. Somebody then got caught up, pulled over, or, got caught with something, shoplifting or whatever it is. Somebody gonna be in there. They gonna be an informant. You guys got to understand, man, when you're dealing with this stuff now, the informants get paid better than a school teacher. A foreman get paid better than a person that work in fast food, a waiter or something like that. Anytime you can make 6-figure a year on reporting on criminal activity and still going out there in the field, you can go doing what you want to do. You can lay up with all the women you want to lay up with inside, whatever demonstration you're doing. You can smoke all the weed. You can drink what you want to drink. You can sell drugs. You can do anything you want to do as long as you bringing back that information. And you still going to be on payroll. You still going to get a check. You still going to be paying taxes. And you still going to get an income tax check at the end of it all. So these 5 brothers, man, these youngsters, one of them called me. He said, hey, bro. He said, man, we in trouble, man. And I said, for what? And he ran down what the trouble was. And I said, well, what the hell you guys was doing out there? Then he told me that one of the guys that was with them was a confidential informant. Now, you have 4 of them inside the jailhouse now, and the confidential informant, he's back out here, he's free. Maybe he's on a new assignment or anything like that. And you got to take in mind, bro, these dudes are not gang members. These youngsters are not gang members. They savvy on what they do. They criminals, but they savvy, just the 5 of them. They never had a record. Now they have to go up in here, and now they got to fight for their life on a situation where they should have never been in. Because they was put into a system and a program where they could have succeeded on a different level, and they refused to be patient, on trying to get to the bag. They didn't want for nothing. Their family has money. It's just crazy, man, on how people don't have the sabr, the patience, to wait things out until you get your opportunity, and you try to go out there and you're gonna get caught up. So my being is like what I'm trying to explain to you people, bro. It doesn't matter if you're a gang member. It doesn't matter if you're a civilian. It doesn't matter, bro. That criminal activity stuff, and if you run it in groups, bro, you have to be careful, man, because they got these confidential informants. They have them everywhere, bro. They have them at your job. You know how when you go to a job and you got to always have somebody there, man, always telling on everybody? They have them, because I experienced that as well. If you go somewhere, if you inside when you guys are just kicking it and chilling and stuff like that, you're going to always have one person telling everybody's business. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. It's always that one person inside the group, or that one individual inside your community is going to be an informant. It's going to be talking too much. It's going to be laying out all the business to everybody else and people they want to hand the business out. Now, I can tell that they scared a little bit. They scared, but I think they bailed out by now. I'm pretty sure that they bailed out already. They didn't bail out. I'm pretty sure, because I know their parents, and their parents, don't have a problem with with the faloots, meaning money, to bail these individuals out. However, that's unnecessary money that their parent has to dish out That's unnecessary stuff they have to pay attention to. They have to worry about. You know, you got the parents calling me, asking me, you know, certain things. And I don't know in depth what the case was or what the crime was, but hey, I told them, you know, 9 times out of 10, they didn't have no criminal record. They may get off with probation. They even may beat the case. I don't know. I don't know, bro. They may even beat the case. So I don't know. But it's just crazy, man, on how the government and the law enforcement have infiltrated everything, every group, every community, from the gang culture, from the Christians to the Muslims, to the Jews, to the corporate world. Man, you got informants everywhere, bro. Dudes is getting paid, you know. And you could be an informant and have a regular job. You just get more money. You just got 2 jobs. So my saying is to you people, hey man, that criminal activity don't pay, bro. It doesn't pay. You better off, man, out here getting a job, even though you got the dudes up in there gonna tell on you, but you just, you know, when you at work, you just mind your own business. Don't let everybody know what you're doing, you know. I always had this philosophy where if I work with you, you can't know nothing about me personally, period. Nothing at all. Because they'll use that against you in the long run. Yeah, man, I got to start working out right now, man. It's early in the morning. And, you know, I send my condolences to all the brothers in Carson, California, in the Del Amo area, just the city of Carson, because it's almost like 7 people that passed away in the last 2 weeks. And inshallah, man, everybody, you know, start taking care of themselves health-wise, because they didn't, you know, even some of the women, they didn't have massive heart attacks. Take care of yourself, bro. Work out, exercise, eat right, you know, do the things, don't stress too much. If you can't control certain things, man, just don't stress on that stuff, bro, because you just can't control it, man. You know, we all at that peak right now where we all over that half a century where, you know, everything can start shaking up, things can start shutting down, you slow down, you know, it's just certain things, man, that happening and transpiring with yourself in the world. You know, go get you like a weighted vest, walk for like an hour, 45 minutes. Me, I run and walk for like 2 hours. That's 6 miles for me. If I'm walking, it's 2 hours. If I'm running, it's 1 hour. But anyway, you people have a productive day. I'm finna get to it. Y'all see where I'm at, man. Watch the people you're around, bro. Watch these dudes, this confidential informant stuff, but that stuff is at a high level, bro. And I don't care what nobody say, man. Assalamu alaikum.